Hello and welcome to the channel. Also, welcome to the Yay or Nay series. So if you are new and you do not know what this series is about, allow me to explain to you very quickly. So this series is made to find the most agreeable Fighter's Pass for all characters. So how we do this is each video, each Monday, we'll discuss one character in particular per video. The way we talk about them, we will discuss their popularity. So we might go over some game sales or just interesting stats and tidbits. Maybe we talk about some relevancy, like when's the last time they actually had a game or made an appearance. And we'll even talk about some of their potential moves for their moveset. Why not? So basically how this works is you guys will down in the comments tell me yay or nay. Please start your comment with yay or nay and then dive into the reasoning for how you personally feel. Like, okay, yay, I like this character, or nay, I don't like this character. So it's a pretty simple idea. So yeah, again, I can't stress it enough. Please be clear with your answer. I do get people that make it very confusing and they never give a clear answer, so that's why I gotta emphasize, be clear with your answer. Either way, yay or nay, or unsure, those are your options. So again, if I cannot tell who your answer or what your answer is for, I'm gonna mark it as unsure. But then after that, each week we will get updated stats for everyone to see where they sit in terms of being a wanted character in Super Smash Bros. So that's it for the intro. Let's jump into today's character. Alright, so look, as we all know, over the past couple months, right, there's been quite an uproar from the Smash community regarding the how do you want to put this? Regarding the representation of the Sonic series in Smash Bros. Now, again, I am not saying that it is underrepresented by any stretch of the imagination, because I'll talk about that a little bit more once we get into this video, but there's been a lot of fans being extremely vocal, showing their support for the Sonic franchise, and specifically with them saying that it deserves more love in terms of playable reps in Smash Ultimate. Now, I would agree with that, right? Because, again, let's state the obvious here. Let's state the fact. Sonic is the longest running and recurring franchise in the Super Smash Bros. Universe, right? Made his debut in Brawl, and then he was back for Smash Wii U and 3DS, and then he came back for Smash Ultimate. So depending on how you want to look at that, it's 4 games. I kind of think it's 3 games because Smash Wii U and 3DS were like same thing for the most part. But either way, he's been Sonic's been back for all these games, right? And he's never been cut like characters like Snake, right? He got cut, didn't come back for a game, but then he did come back. So Sonic's been the longest reoccurring character. Now, the strange thing is, like, the Sonic franchise, like, for as long as it's been around, how do we still only have the one character, right? So now we could look at other characters from the Sonic series, the franchise, like Tails, who is a Mii costume after all. He is also a spirit. Let's take Dr. Eggman, for example, who is also a spirit as well. He could have made a really fun boss or a playable fighter, but that's a different thing. But Eggman's in the game as a spirit. Of course, we have Shadow, who is also a spirit, as well as an assist trophy character. Some people think he would have made an easy Echo Fighter edition, but, you know, I mean, he's an assist trophy and a spirit nonetheless. And then, heck, even Knuckles, right? Who is also a spirit, a Mii costume, and an assist trophy. But somehow, there's still no there's not a second playable rep from the Sonic series. Now, think about this, for example. Go back to 2007. Go back to Sonic's reveal trailer for Brawl, right? Go back to that time frame. Now, if somebody came up to you at that point and said, all right, looky here. Here's the truth. Third-party franchises like Street Fighter, like Castlevania, and even Final Fantasy will have more playable reps than the Sonic franchise. If somebody would have told you that, you would have probably punched him in the face and went, "Bruh, get out of here, you're trolling me." Well, flash forward to today. Guess what? Sonic is still all by himself, which is kind of the whole point, right? It's like, wait a minute, how is Sonic still the only one for the Sonic series? So, Again, another strange thing, about Sonic character not being playable is the fact that Sega and Nintendo, they do work tremendously well together, right? I mean, they've co-produced games. They've done games together, right? I'm not just talking Smash Bros, but they've done the Mario and Sonic Olympic games. That's like its own little series. That's got what, 2 or 3 different titles in that series. Comes out every 2-4 years or something like that. But they got that. What Sega owns Bayonetta, right? But yet Bayonetta 2 and 3 are exclusive to Nintendo platforms. And by the way, where's Bayonetta 3? Is that still a thing? Are we ever going to hear anything about that? I don't know. Maybe they're waiting for the Nintendo Switch Pro or something. I don't know. Either way, though, of course, got to mention all the spirits as well. Not just the few characters that we already named earlier, but you got like characters like Big the Cat. You got like Cream and Cheese. You have Chaotix. You have Gamma. You have all these other Sonic characters in that universe in Smash Bros. Through the spirits portion of the game. So it's not like Sega and Nintendo can't really come to terms on, all right, who should we put or who could we put into the game? It's not like it's really that big of a deal. I'm sure if Nintendo were to say, hey, we want to put Tails in, I'm sure Sega would be like, absolutely, go for it. I don't really think there's an issue with that. But we got to ask ourselves, why Tails and why today? Well, first of all, we've already done a yay or nay on Dr. Eggman, so he's out of the question. I mean, we still tally up votes for him, but today we're focusing just on Tails. So, while Tails has been around in gaming since 1992, when he debuted in the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 video game for Sega, from that moment, people all over the world became attached to quote-unquote Sonic's sidekick, or I think he's better referred to as Sonic's best friend, right? This brainy fox has created so many crazy, weird inventions that have helped turn the tide of battle and just fun little gadgets to play around with. It's pretty cool. So in terms of all those type of inventions, just that alone makes his moveset potential like off the charts, right? But not to mention he could be like a boots on the ground. He could fight without many inventions. I mean, he could still fight with I'm saying he's not going to be walking around in like a mech. You could also go that route. So Tails' moveset potential is definitely off the charts. We will talk about that in just a second, but Tails has a lot going for him, right? He's definitely a recognizable character. He's been around for decades, so he's got the recognizable factor. He has a great legacy in gaming, which Smash Bros. Does like to promote, kind of sort of say, hey, look, this character's been around forever. Take a look at him. Enjoy what they've done throughout gaming, right? Is this a character that's turned you into a video game fan? I'm sure a lot of people would say, yeah. Tails got me involved, Tails got me sucked into the Sonic franchise, and I want to keep coming back to the Sonic series to play as Tails because, he was so awesome. He's different than Sonic, but, he's unique and different, and, people just fell in love with the character. So, getting Tails as a playable character, this time around, maybe it isn't too big of a deal because think about this as well. Remember? Now, I'm not saying the movie has anything to do with Smash Bros., but I mean, you could always throw at this as an argument. The Sonic the Hedgehog movie, the second one, the sequel, is actually coming out in what is it? That's next year. Yeah, I think it was like tentatively scheduled for April of 2022. So here's this interesting point, right? April of 2022. That is 30 years after Tails made his debut. Now, again, that means it does not have anything to do with Smash. I'm just throwing that out there. Just because Tails is coming out in a movie, supposedly, I'm guessing, right? Spoiler alert. I mean, if anybody has seen the first Sonic movie, we know Tails, what he did at the very end. Made a nice little cameo. I mean, it's been over a year. Yeah, can you imagine that for a second? It was only last year that the Sonic movie came out. I know it doesn't feel like that. I know it doesn't seem like that. But it was just last year that the Sonic movie came out in theaters. Yeah, remember when you could actually go to movie theaters? Yeah, crazy. But, could you imagine Sonic Movie 2 just starting to get some footage released, and then Smash Bros. Goes and announces Tails as the next playable fighter? That just looks good for Smash Bros. They're like, okay, cool. They're getting this character that's in the mainstream media now that's finally coming to Smash Bros. After all this time, right? Like, it's good on everybody, right? It makes Tails look even better. And plus, it would finally help vindicate and, kind of rectify the Sonic situation with still only the one playable character. But, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, let's switch focus a little bit though. Let's turn our attention to the moveset portion here. So what could Tails bring with him? And again, you can agree or disagree with these. I'm just throwing these out there as an example for his moveset. So the first thing we'll talk about is his up special. It could just be his Tails copter, his tails spinning around, you know, hovering. It could just be that. But I like the idea of it kind of being like this little command grab as well. So like you input up special and Tails goes for a grabbing motion as well. So either way, however the move works, Tails goes for the grabbing motion, but if he misses, no big deal. He ends up still, you know, kind of jumping straight into the air. And then he will hover, and that's kind of the cool thing about the command grab. If Tails grabs the opponent while doing this move, not only could you grab him and then kind of hover in the air for a little bit, you can kind of choose where to slam him. So in a sense, think of Bowser's side special, how Bowser grabs him and then you have some bit of control on where you're going to land. That type of idea, but maybe a bit more stalling in the air. And I'm not saying stall for like half a minute. No. It'll be just a couple seconds, and then, you know, Tails will lose his momentum, but his hovering ability, but, you know, grabs the opponent, slams them into the ground. Could be a fun little idea there. But let's, what another one? What do we got here? Oh, for a smash attack, he could utilize the magic hook. This thing would be pretty cool. This thing, pretty simple. Definitely, yeah, I said smash attack, right? Pretty sure I said that. But this attack basically has like an extendable arm shooting out forwards or even from the clip. Could kind of even go like in a half circle that hits the opponent from in front of Tails, and then the half circle, you know, it ends up kind of coming back around Tails' body and hits somebody from behind as well. So it could be like a down smash. Be kind of cool. And then what else we got? Ooh, this one, just again, something to think about. The flick attack, you know, this little, basically like this hand pops up and it performs like a little flick motion, you know, just something different to think about. Again, you don't have to agree with everything for the moveset that I just showed, but I'm just showcasing some possibilities for it. But either way, Tails, yay or nay for me? Oh yeah, Tails gets a yay, 100%. Might not be like a top 10 most wanted, but Tails is definitely deserving. The Sonic franchise is absolutely deserving that second rep. So for me, yeah, Tails gets a yay. Absolutely. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Yay or nay for Tails. That is it for this one. Friendly reminder, second video coming up later today with the updated yay or nay stats. But that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed as always. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.